Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome to MedCode Insight. Hi, I am Nishaba, a certified medical coder. In this video, we will go over some important repeated practice questions from the remaining musculoskeletal system topics along with guidelines and quick elimination method so that you can choose the correct option within a minute. So without further ado, let's get started. A 30-year-old patient suffering from a non-healing knee tendon underwent a platelet-rich plasma injection under imaging guidance. How should you report this procedure? Option A with code 0232T, option B with code 0232T, 77002, option C with code 20551, 77002, option D with code 0232T, 20551, and 77002. In the given scenario, the patient suffering from a non-healing knee tendon underwent platelet-rich plasma injection under imaging guidance. The given option includes T-type codes, which are temporary codes. In option D, these are used alongside permanent codes. Always remember to never use temporary code with permanent codes. We will solve the scenario based on the parenthetical note below code 20551, which states do not report 20550 or 20551 in conjunction with 0232T or 04818T. For harvesting, preparation, and injection of the platelet-rich plasma, use code 0232T. Based on this note, we will first eliminate option D as it contains both permanent and temporary code. We will also eliminate option C as it uses code 20551, which is used for the injection into the origin or insertion site of the tendon to relieve pain. In both option A and B, code 0232T is used for injections of platelet-rich plasma any site, including image guidance, harvesting, and preparation when performed. Since image guidance is included as part of the procedure, we do not need to code it separately. Therefore, our correct option is option A, which uses code 0232T. A 30-year-old obese male has had right-sided flank pain for about 2 months and noticed a lump during work one day. He initially thought it was a muscle spasm and ignored it, but it has increased in size and has gotten more painful. He went through a CT scan which showed an intramuscular mass consistent to the physical exam that is approximately 6 centimeter in diameter. Due to the size and presentation, it was decided to excise the tumor. The site was flushed with saline, hemostasis was achieved with electrocautery, the site was closed with suture in layers. Which procedure code best describes this encounter? Option A with code 21931, option B with code 21932, 12031 along with modifier 51. Option C with code 21933, option D with code 21935, 12031 along with modifier 51. In the given scenario, an excision of intramuscular tumor approximately 6 cm in diameter is performed and closed with suture in layers, indicating that an intermediate repair is done. For the excision of soft tissue tumors, always remember that course selection is based on the size and location of the tumor. The tumor may be subcutaneous below the skin but above the deep fascia, or subfacial, often intramuscular within or below the deep fascia but not involving the bone. Excision of soft connective tissue tumors always include a simple or intermediate repair. Based on this guideline, we will first eliminate option B and C as code 12031 is used for intermediate repair is already included in the excision code for soft connective tissue tumors. Next, we will eliminate options based on the location and size of the tumor. Since the tumor is an intramuscular tumor approximately 6 cm in diameter, the correct option is option C, which uses code 21933, which is used for the excision of a soft tissue tumor of the back of lung, subfacial or intramuscular 5 cm or greater. A 70-year-old female has L5 age-related osteoporotic compression fracture and is in the outpatient facility to have vertebroplasty to restore the vertebral body. The patient is appropriately prepped and local anesthesia with right sedation is administered. A biopsy needle is guided into the fracture vertebra using X-ray guidance. Specially formulated acrylic bone cement is injected directly into the fractured vertebra, filling the spaces within the bone with the goal of creating a type of internal cast to stabilize the vertebral bone. The needle is removed and the small skin puncture is covered with a bandage. The patient is taken to the recovery room and discharged later in the same day. Select the CPT and ICD 10 code for this procedure. Option A with code 22510 M80.08XA. Option B with code 22513 77002 along with modified 26 M48.56XA. Option C with code 22511 M80.08XA. Option D with code 22511 77002 along with modified 26 M48.56XA. In this scenario, the patient underwent a lumbar percutaneous vertebroplasty. When coding for the percutaneous vertebroplasty procedure, always remember that these codes are inclusive of bone biopsy when performed and any necessary imaging guidance to carry out the procedure. Based on this guideline, we can eliminate option B and D as they include code 77002 for fluoroscopic guidance for needle placement. Since the vertebroplasty codes are inclusive of all imaging guidance, there is no need to code it separately. In both option A and C, code 22510 and 22511 are used for percutaneous vertebroplasty but in different regions. The correct code should be chosen based on the region of the procedure. Since the patient underwent a lumbar percutaneous vertebroplasty, the correct option is option C. In the option A, code 22510 is used for the cervicothoracic percutaneous vertebroplasty, while option C describes percutaneous vertebroplasty of the lumbosacral region. The ICD-10 code M80.08 is used to indicate osteoporosis due to age-related factor with current pathological fracture of the vertebra. A 40-year-old male has a ruptured distal bicep tendon at the proximal end of the radius. An incision is made overlying the antecubital fossa. The bicep tendon was tagged using one bilateral suture. The second incision made on the superior border of the ulna. The supinatal was incised deep to expose the radial tuberosity. Drill holes are made at the radial tuberosity in which sutures and the distal bicep tendon are placed in the hole of the radial tuberosity. Two sutures are placed in the bicep tendon in the horizontal mattress type fashion, pulled tight and squared. The distal bicep tendon is reattached to the radius to restore elbow function. Closure was then accomplished with sutures and staples. What is the correct code for this procedure? Option A with code 24342, option B with code 24340, option C with code 23430, option D with code 23440. In the given scenario, suturing was done for a ruptured distal bicep tendon at the proximal end of the radius. The medical term tendosis is used for suturing the end of the tendon to a bone. Based on the type of the procedure performed, we first eliminate option A with code 24342 used for reinsertion of the ruptured tendon and option D with code 23440 used for resection or transplantation of the tendons. In both remaining option B and C, codes are used for switching tendons but at different locations. Since the ruptured distal bicep tendon is at the proximal end of the radius, which is a tendon injured around the elbow joint. We eliminate option C with code 23430 which is used for tendencies of the long bicep tendon run over the humerus bone and attaches to the shoulder bone. Therefore, the correct option is option B, with code 24340 used for tendencies of the bicep tendon at the elbow. A 50-year-old patient was previously treated with external fixation for a type 3 open left tibia fracture. There is now non-union of the left proximal tibia and is admitted for open reduction of the tibia with bone grafting. Approximately 30 grams of the calcaneus bone was harvested from the iliac crest. The fracture site was exposed and the area of non-union was osteomized, cleaned, and repositioned. Interfragmentary compression was applied, and three screws and the harvested bone grafts were packed into the fracture site. What are the correct codes for this diagnosis and procedure? Option A with code 27724 S82.120N. Option B with code 27758 S82.202S. Option C with code 27722 S82.202P. Option D with code 27759 S82.102N. In the given scenario, the physician is repairing a non-union tibia fracture. Non-union tibia fracture means the failure of two ends of the fracture to completely heal. Since the fracture is not an acute traumatic fracture, we first eliminate option B and D as these codes are used for the treatment in case of acute traumatic fractures. To select the correct code, we need to determine the type of the graft used. In this scenario, the bone graft was harvested from the iliac crest. Our correct option is option A with code 27724 used for the repair of non-union or malunion of the tibia with iliac or other autograft. The ICD 10 code S82.102N indicates the care of the complication of the fracture such as malunion and non-union and should be reported with appropriate 7 character for the subsequent care with non-union or malunion. Dr. William completed a therapeutic manipulation of the temporomandibular joint under general anesthesia. The patient tolerated the procedure well and was returned to the recovery room in a good condition. How would Dr. Williams' service be reported? Option A with code 29804, option B with code 21480, option C with code 21073, option D with code 21490. In this scenario, therapeutic manipulation of the temporomandibular joint was performed under general anesthesia. Since no arthroscope was used during this procedure, we can eliminate option A with code 29804 that pertains to an arthroscopic procedure on the temporomandibular joint. Additionally, because therapeutic manipulation was performed in this case, we can eliminate option B as well as the option D used for closed or open treatment of the temporomandibular dislocation. So our correct option is option C with code 21073 used for manipulation of the temporomandibular joint, therapeutic requiring an anesthesia service. A 30-year-old female who present today with sacroiliitis. On physical examination, there was pain and palpation on the left and the right sacroiliac joint, and fluoroscopic guidance was done for the needle positioning. Then 80 mg of depomedrol and 1 ml of bavikine at 0.5% was injected in the left and right sacroiliac joint with 20 gauge needle. The patient was able to walk from the exam room without difficulty. Follow-up will be as needed. The correct CPT code is R. Option A with code 27096, option B with code 27096 along with modify 50 77002. Option C with code 27096 along with modify 50 Option D with code 27,096, 27,096 along with modifier 51 and 77,002. In the given scenario, an injection procedure for the left and right sacroiliac joint is performed. When coding for the injection of the sacroiliac joint, it is important to keep the parenthetical note under code 27,096 in mind. According to the guidelines, code 27,096 for the injection procedure is used only with CT of fluoroscopic imaging confirmation of intra-articular needle positioning. If the CT of fluoroscopy imaging is not performed, use code 20552. Code 27096 is a unilateral procedure, so for a bilateral procedure, use modifier 50. Based on these guidelines, we can easily eliminate option B and D. ACE code 77002 is used for fluoroscopic guidance for needle placement, which is already an inclusive component of the code 27,096. In the given scenario, an injection procedure for the left and right sacroiliac joint is performed. Since code 27096 is a unilateral procedure, we will use modifier 50 for the bilateral procedure. Therefore, a correct option is option C with code 27096 along with modifier 50. A physician designed and prepared prostheses for palatal lift. How should you report the physician professional service for this process? Option A with code 21083, option B with code 21083 along with modifier 26, option C with code L9900, option D with code L8699 along with modifier 26. In this scenario, the processes for the palatal lift is designed and prepared by the physician. When coding for the design and preparation of the processes in the musculoskeletal system, it is important to follow some specific coding guidelines. Processes code 21076 to 21089 describe professional services for rehabilitation patients with oral, facial, or other anatomical deficiencies through processes. These codes should only be used when the physician or another qualified healthcare professional actually design and prepare the processes rather than an outside laboratory. Since these codes describe professional services, there is no need to append modify 26. Therefore, we will eliminate option B and D, which include these codes with modify 26. We will also eliminate option C, which include code L9900 for orthotic or prosthetic supplies is a physician or the qualified healthcare professional design and prepares the processes rather than an outside laboratory. Therefore, the correct option is option A with code 21083 used for the impression and custom preparation of the palatal lift processes. Smith injured his back while playing tennis. His injury required surgery. He was taken to the operating room where an orthopedic surgeon performed an anterior osteotomy, including dissectomy to three thoracic vertebral segments. Additionally, Smith required a structural bone graft obtained from a cadaver. How would you code this procedure? Option A with code 22,222, 22,226 into 2, 20,931. Option B with code 22,226, 22,222, 20,931 along with modifier 51. Option C with code 22,216, 22,212, 20,938. Option D with code 22,212, 22,216 into 2, 20,938 along with modifier 51. In the given scenario, an anterior osteotomy, including dissectomy to three thoracic vertebral segments, were performed. Since an anterior approach is used for the osteotomy, we can first eliminate the option C and D, which are associated with initial code for osteotomy of the spine using a posterior or posterolateral approach. In both remaining options, the initial codes are used for osteotomy of the spine, including dissectomy with an anterior approach. The subcodes vary based on the region of the spine, and the add-on code is for each additional vertebral segment. Since the osteotomy in this scenario is performed on three thoracic vertebral segment, the correct option is option A with code 22,222 for osteotomy of the spine, including dissectomy anterior approach, single vertebral segment of the thoracic region. For the three thoracic segments, we will use two units of the add-on code 22,226. The add-on code 20,931 is used for allograft structure in the spine surgery only. Thank you for watching. If you have any question or need further clarification, please feel free to write in the comment section. For more detailed guidelines, CPC mock exam related questions and notes, email me at the giving email ID.